5 women who completed a 6-month sewing program were awarded certificates. The Community Development Sewing Program is an initiative led by the Community Policing Unit of the Belize Police Department's Eastern Division.
As a department, we are cognizant that equipping women and at-risk youth with marketable skills will facilitate opportunity for gainful employment. Hence the reason we have embraced the sewing program as one of our community outreach initiatives.
One of the graduates is Arlene Castillo. While she doesn't live on the south side, she traveled all the way from Corozal to attend this training program over the last few months. She says that while this will help her to support her family, it will also help her to carry on her father's legacy.
Sewing is something I have grown to love, and it's something that I want to do for life, something that I was earning to do, which and following my father's footsteps. He was murdered last year, Paul Castillo, so I'm following his footsteps. He was a tailor, so I'm his daughter following his footsteps. I climb a mountain that I feel that I couldn't climb. I learned to sew the Garifuna skirt. This is for my daughter. I learned to sew curtains. I learned to sew dress. I learned to sew other stuff that I knew I couldn't do. I learned to sew bed sheets, bath suits, and it is something that I love. So it's something that I will continue to do.
How does this make you feel today, knowing that you've accomplished this and you're able to carry on your father's legacy?
Well, I feel so proud of myself. Sometimes we bring down ourselves, but I'm bringing up myself today because I made it forward. When I knew I couldn't, I made it.
And what's next for you, Arlene?
Well, my next step is to slowly open up my business because I'm a single mother. I have 2 kids, so this is what I will use to provide for them.
This is the 3rd cohort of the sewing program that was started out under the guidance of retired Deputy Commissioner of Police Robert Mariano. Mariano learned to sew at the age of 12, and ever since then he's been sharing his skills to empower others. Today he joined the group to celebrate their accomplishments. This year, one of Mariano's former students in the program led the training.
The ladies learn how to do bath suits, dashiki, shirts, dresses, pants, basic things like, so that they could maneuver and they could, help themselves and help their kids.
Did they have any sewing skills before they started, or were they all green?
All green. I brought them out right. Yes, all of them was green, but I bring them out and they learn everything so fast. I have to give them, applaud for that.
According to Rosado, this empowerment project will not only equip women with sewing skills, but will also help to reduce poverty and crime in underprivileged communities.
We know that the initiative is a good initiative, and we know that providing that opportunity for at-risk youths and women, it does help us in addressing the crime situation in Belize. From walking the street of the Southside Belize City, we have encountered a lot of single parent, a lot of youths, at-risk youths who are seeking employment. And I believe by us providing that avenue for them to develop the marketing skills will help us a lot in especially providing that income for them and help us eventually with the reduction of crime, because poverty somehow correlates with crime.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Andrea Polanco.